Welcome back to Dark Souls. We have a torch now.
We had a torch. Oh, another dead guy.
Yep, there's dead guys everywhere. This is a graveyard.
Alright, I'm ready for things to start climbing out of the grave.
No, we're not that unlucky. But there is going to be an enemy just around the corner that's actually added by Cinders.
Is it going to be a gravestone that attacks you?
No. The boss coming up, Pontiff Sullivan, halfway through the fight will summon some shades that will attack.
Okay.
Cinders puts a couple of those shades in the actual area.
You know, something I was just thinking about, because most of what you fought here have been the townsfolk, right? That have been all hollowified and fucked up by, Dr. Wily hanging out here. I don't remember his name.
By the way, that's the shade.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And there's an invader.
Oh, Creighton the Wanderer. You just helped, Cinders kill that guy.
I did.
Evil Grandpa.
He's actually a Dark Souls 2 NPC.
I'm hoping he was a little nicer in Dark Souls 2.
No, he was very suspicious. He was, as the kids say, sus.
Okay, so that's not the only grandpa that's around, huh? I was gonna bring up, I had a question about something I was thinking. Oh, right, so Dr. Wily's been doing his experiments around here.
Right.
And so you got the townsfolk, and they're dropping these various, bugs.
Correct.
So, and since it seems like every one of them has those around, were we supposed to infer that maybe like they were carrying them around thinking they'd provide them some sort of protection from the horrible shit that was going on? Like...
That would actually be a really good reading into that. I've never thought of it, but that's probably as valid as any other reading. I like that.
Oh, God. And would those bugs help with the frostbite stuff?
It would. Yeah, look, we barely lost any health from that.
Oh, so that's not even like an actual danger. That's just...
Now, at the beginning of the game, when you first fought... Oh, shit, that's a giant. That's a giant.
I didn't realize what was happening at first because I just kind of saw a wrecking ball coming at you.
I mean, that's also a reason to run.
Because I was looking and I'm like, like I was expecting Indiana Jones to come running past you. Like, what the hell?
Anyway, the frostbite not hurting as much is probably as good a sign of any that we've actually been boosting our health a lot. Because at the start of the game, when you fight Vort is the first instance of frostbite damage you're going to see in the game. Unless you're, like, sequence breaking.
Which you would never do.
It's fully possible. Vort's frostbite could actually one-shot you at the start of the game, or damn near one-shot you.
Damn. So do the pellet bugs, will their, like, resistance raising, will that help at all with the frostbite?
It will make the meter long. You remember when we were walking through the swamp and we had that shield?
Mm-hmm.
And it made the meter super long?
Oh, that's all it'll do? Just make it that much longer before your frost... Okay.
I mean, that's not a bad way to handle it.
Well, I thought frostbite was going to be a lot more dangerous than it was.
It is, but I mean, for whatever reason, that particular one was extremely toothless. All those little wisps down there are town people.
So are we doing them a favor?
They're going to attack us if we don't. They're completely hollowed. They're gone.
Yeah, they're just having a bad time down there.
Yep. I'm actually going to be cutting out a lot of this in a little bit because I've probably spent 5 or 6 minutes down here in the, like real time, and it's just investigating every nook and cranny and killing every single townsperson, and nobody needs to see any of that because it's just 10,000 bug pellets.
So are you ever actually going to do anything with the bug pellets, or are you just going to, like, sell them for souls?
If I remember to sell them, I will. They'll just stay in my inventory the rest of the game. They're probably not worth very much because you can farm them infinitely like this.
Oh yeah, but when you have 60,000 of them. Oh, I can't see the chain on that. I don't know if it's a mimic or not.
If you can't see the chain, best practice is to assume it's a mimic.
Yeah, that guy's ass is in the way.
There will come a time when we have so much health we will actually be able to face tank a mimic.
That's pretty badass.
Because, how do I want to put this? If you open up a mimic and you don't realize it's a mimic, it's going to grab you and bite you. And that's going to really fucking hurt. It's going to take off probably a good 95% of our health.
Oh, well, just may as well make it a one-hit kill at that point.
For most people, it would be a one-hit kill. We have a lot of health. There will come a time where that won't even take off maybe half of our health. We're going to be very, very swole.
See, you know, I know Solaire was down there trying to kill something, but I like to imagine he let you climb up the ladder first so he didn't inadvertently look up your dress.
Solaire would be like that.
Yeah, just being polite like that.
Also, Solaire's trying to snipe, and he's doing a pretty good job of it.
To be fair, if I could throw lightning bolts, I would try and, like, I'd sit outside, like, okay, I see it, I see it, I see it. Gotcha, fucker. You know, just waiting for bugs to fly by and shit.
So here's where I cut out about 5 or 6 more minutes of trying to get stuff in there. I picked up a couple items. It was just stuff I was never going to use anyway, so it wasn't worth showing off.
Okay, so I see a big bridge there. Are we going to cross that bridge?
That bridge is where we came in.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Then there's that fucking guy.
Their knives deal curse damage.
Are we going to be crossing any other big bridges?
We'll be crossing under that bridge.
Okay. Hopefully I can remember this thought to the end of the video.
Well, say it now.
No.
By the way, these giants were added by Cinders.
Okay, I was kind of wondering. Like, could he actually... Yeah, he could hit you from there. Do they throw that ball or anything, or do they just kind of try and hit you with it?
I legitimately don't know.
I don't know if Solaire needed your help.
Solaire had that pretty well handled. Sneaky hidden room.
I'm really surprised that wasn't a mimic.
There's a lot of mimics in this area, but thankfully that was not one of them. I'm just thankful these are the docile townsfolk, because in the next video we're going to see the asshole townsfolk. That's a Gyrm warrior.
It's alright, I fought that guy in Resident Evil 5. Just shoot him in the head first, then Chris and Shepard can do a 3-hit combo on him.
In Dark Souls 2, there's a race that looks like the dwarves. They're the Gyrm. Or the Gyrm or whatever. Gyrm. That was a Gyrm warrior.
Eh, he wasn't so tough.
They're a mid-game enemy in Dark Souls 2. That's an enemy right there.
Oh, God.
They deal toxic damage.
Yeah, okay, they don't look at... Jesus Christ.
There's a whole bunch of them coming up.
Well, I figured it was going to be, you know, just some sort of, like, worm monster, or it might have, you know, some legs. Not be fucking just...
Not be a centipede.
Yeah, well, did not see that one coming. I was a little surprised.
By the way, see that bridge that we're about to walk under?
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't kill that beast at the start of the last video, when we cross under the bridge, it would drop down to attack us down here.
Now, I will just say that is one thing in Dark Souls 3 that I really like, is that of all the enemies we've seen, all the things that have, surprised me because I don't know they're coming, is that it keeps happening.
It does do that very well. It changes things up a lot.
I know, I gotta give real credit to, the monster designers. Because that thing is just fucking horrifying, like...
That thing I'm about to shoot is actually a dead grub from the cathedral.
How the hell did it get over here?
There are a lot of cathedral enemies here.
Yeah, and I guess realistically we're not that far from the cathedral.
No, we're just down the hill. You could easily, like, drop a rope and lower someone down here. What I like about Dark Souls 3 is that you start the game really high up. You start the game in what looks like the final castle area. And you spend almost the rest of the game descending deeper and deeper. It's very rare in Dark Souls 3 that you go up somewhere. Until the very end.
See, and this area just looks really nice. Like, I'm looking around at everything, because it's, I'm looking to see if there's anything hidden in the water, and I'm not seeing anything, which is weirding me out, which makes me think there's definitely going to be something in there.
I mean, there's centipede demons back there.
Yeah, they're back there.
That, we just looked right up at the, like I said before, the cathedral. That is the next set of videos we're going to be is down there. We're going to head into this room right here. We have to be really careful because there's a weird cutoff here. Where if we go down too many steps in this general area, we will immediately progress Sieg's quest to the next section without talking to him in Irithyll, which means we'll fail the quest.
Oh, and there's no indication that he's even around here.
We're about to see Sieg in just a few minutes.
So if you didn't know he was here, though, you would go ahead and go down there and then...
Oh, yeah, because, if you're curious, you say, oh, okay, what's down here? You say, oh, a bonfire, and then it continues on. Let's go down. And there's just this huge fucking area down there.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome...
See, and sometimes when they're talking, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, I know these are bad guys, she's against bad guys. That's about as far as I know.
Cirrus is trying to be good.
If you require help on your travels...
Also, she gave us a holy dagger. Interesting.
A holy dagger! Been out too long in the midnight sea.
I think in Dark Souls 3, holy weapons slowly regenerate your health.
Oh, that's handy.
It's not a lot.
You know what? Every little bit helps.
That's very true. I think in Dark Souls 1, holy weapons could instantly destroy undead without making them respawn. Because Dark Souls 1 had the same thing that we had to face in the catacombs. Where the skeletons would just keep getting back up.
Right, like dry bones.
Yeah, unless you kill the necromancer controlling them, but if you had a holy weapon, they just stay down.
Oh, hello. Fine work, I say.
Now we gotta talk to Grey Rat here.
Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Yes.
Fine. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Alright, so I went and I came back and I found a gray shirt and a rat. I'm kind of disappointed.
All my efforts will have been for
Now, Grey Rat's quest here is actually intertwined with Sieg's quest.
He comes back, he's stolen Sieg.
Speak thy honourable lord
Here's Uria.
and liege. Knowest thou he, a fellow of mine, Guy, for what?
She's a bit behind.
It sounds like she's trying to talk you into going get it on with Henri.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be planning on doing. Well, frame rate. Grey Rat's quest there, because that's his second outing, is intertwined with Sieg's quest. If we had continued down those steps and failed Sieg's quest, Grey Rat would die.
Oh.
Unless...
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I knew you'd the harder.
Patches here still has a copy of Sieg's armor.
The slinking rodent. But he did me a doubtless I should do something well.
If we had failed Sieg's quest, we could tell Patches that Grey Rat was potentially in trouble, and he would save Grey Rat.
What does Patches give a shit about Grey Rat for?
Because Patches owes Grey Rat a favor.
Oh. Okay, which is what he was talking about there. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to tell Patches that Grey Rat's going to be going out to pillage, but because Sieg is still out there, Patches won't do it. So Sigurd is going to, Sigurd is going to save Grey Rat.
And we're gonna go save Sigurd.
Yes, we've got to go talk to Sigurd.
Boy, it'd be kind of nice to have the little, just little quest journal, what's going on here.
It really would. Because I have to rely on the wiki page, the Cinders Wiki's quests page. We've got a lot of soul items.
Yes, you do.
Let's just sell some real quick. Do you know that a recent Cinders patch decreased the value you get from selling those souls and using them?
Why?
Because the people that make Cinders don't know what fun is. I'm trying to boost endurance to 30 there.
Alright, what does burning undead bone shards do?
That makes our Estus Shard or Estus Flask +1. Like, it takes it from a +5 to +6 or so on.
Oh, okay.
So it heal better good. Now our shotgun is +8. We need 3 more fragments to make it +9.
How high can it go?
+10.
Ooh.
I'm not sure it will make +10 without me specifically farming a boss for it. Now we're going to enter the sewers over here.
Goddamn supers.
If this is the only sewers we have to deal with, we're doing good.
Hopefully they're not very long.
No, it's just like this room right here, and that's it.
Okay, alright.
It's stuffed full of centipede demons, but that's it.
Well, it's just, I don't know why, oh god. I don't know why sewers are such a common video game area to go through, and it seems like most of them just suck.
Usually with this really not funny, hey, we know sewer areas suck, so ours do too.
I think it was Breath of Death 7. I think you go through a sewer in that, or maybe it was Cthulhu Saves the World. I don't remember which. But at one point you do go in the sewer, and there's an NPC who says something to that effect, just like, oh, the sewer's terrible, and then you take like 3 steps and you're out of it.
See, that's a good joke.
I still maintain the best sewer in any video game I could think of offhand would probably be the sewer in Chrono Trigger. Because it's like...
Did you just see what spell we got?
I did not.
It's called Fecal Expulsion.
Oh, you're gonna make them poop themselves to death. All right.
I will be showing that off in the next set of videos.
Oh god, they have hair.
That is what I'm pretty sure remains of women that the Archbishop experimented on.
Excrement cover. Ew. Ew.
Now, if Grey Rat dies, his ashes will be down there, or his body will be in that chamber.
Covered in poo, I'm assuming?
Probably.
Alright, see.
That is the most Sieg thing possible. Napping him. Solaire, what are you doing?
You're trying to wake up Sieg.
Dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well.
You know what, Mood? If I could nap in front of a fireplace, I absolutely would.
I seem to have missed my chance, so.
Wouldn't you?
Siegfried of Katerina.
Yeah, there's a good chance of it.
Deepest gratitude. And a little.
Curled up like a kitty.
It's all yours.
Ooh, a holy fragment.
I know. Won't you join me for
Those, are used to upgrade,
right now?
things that let you cast miracles.
Deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Alright, more Sieg brow.
My sword and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
I like
We
Sieg.
toasted him twice.
Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Gyrm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry.
Those stairs we were going down, that bonfire we rested at,
Right?
is the way down into the Irithyll dungeon.
I'm going to have myself a
So we're gonna head back and go down those now?
the only thing to do.
No, we're going to kill the Archbishop first, or Pontiff first.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Because Sullivan's an asshole. And Sieg is fine. We've talked to him now, so he will appear. We could go right now down to the dungeon, and he would appear there as he's supposed to.
I think Sieg might have narcolepsy or something.
He does. I think.
Be like, yep, I think we're gonna have a...
Now, I do want to point out that if we had failed Sieg's quest, he would appear in the dungeon as he's supposed to, but he would just die in the cell.
Hope you say he's just taking a nap in the cell.
He would probably do that too. If you do his quest successfully, Sieg will join you in the boss fight against Gyrm.
Hope he takes a nap during the boss fight.
No, when it comes to battle, Sieg is 100% there.
Just, ho ho, jolly ho, chap, we will...
I'm looking forward to showing that off, because that's a pretty great moment. Gyrm is one of those really good set-piece bosses. It just sucks the area the whole dungeon and capital area really fucking sucks.
So that won't be next video, but next batch of videos at some point?
Yeah, this is the next 3 videos after we finish this next one.
Alright.
It was going to be 4, but it was like... The 2 videos were like 17 minutes and 13 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just smashed them together to create a 30-something minute video.
Yeah, you may as well at that point, I mean. Because this one is, what, 23?
Yeah.
And really, if somebody's watched this far, they're gonna go ahead with the next 7 minutes of that video.
They've been pretty steadily trending upwards. The first one was really long, but the rest have been kind of shortish. But they've been, trending north of 20 minutes for a while now.
And then we'll get to the last video and just like, okay, so in a 4-hour finale...
The last video just be the 4-hour unedited recording of the last DLC.
Halfway through it, just what the fuck am I doing here?
Halfway through it, oh my god, I'm flagging. I need to take a break.
Dubs, how did I let you talk me into this? You traitorous swine.
That DLC is long. It would take 4 hours. I usually tackle it in 2 batches.
Now, thank God you're here to play it, and I'll experience it.
Yeah.
And then someday I'll be telling chicks about how cool I was in the Dark Souls DLC. And then I'll find out my shame that it was my buddy who played it. Like, wow, Leaf, you're so cool, I'm gonna... And I'll be like, yes, that's how it's gonna go.
I wanted to beat that out.
I mean, yeah, you probably should. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop my recording. I'm done with this.
See you next time, folks, for the boss fight against Pontiff Sullivan.